Right then, this is a quick walk around video. This is a really lovely Honda CR-V actually. It's a 2-litre SE automatic. You can see here 63 plate. The car's covered 69,000 miles. Been very well looked after, this car. It's a beautiful sunny day. As I always say, the reason I do the videos in the shade is actually so you can see things. If it's direct sunlight, basically it just becomes too glary. So coming around the front of the car's finished in twilight blue, which always looks lovely on these cars. Lights and lenses clear, intact, there's no cracks or condensation there. Bonnet, can't see a stone chip of any note in there at all, absolutely beautifully smooth. Near side of the car, it's like a mirror down the side, no car parking indentations. Near side front alloy, almost blemish free. Really good tyres on this car in terms of how much tread's left and the make, and it looks like it's had new discs and pads fitted all around very recently, so a very well cared for car. So rear alloy, again, beautiful condition. Front corners crisp, the whole car is really crisp. It's been washed off, it's not been polished, and yet it's just got a gleam to it you'd expect of a car a third of its age, in all honesty. Offside of the car, driver's side, again beautifully smooth down the panels. Offside rear alloy, again glorious condition. Some final panel work and final alloy. I suggest that it's going to be very hard to find in the used car sort of CR-V market one as nice as that anywhere. Let's come into the boot area. Absolutely cavernous boots on the CR-V. CR-Vs are family cars who can be very heavily used, which means plastics can be damaged, yet this one has been kept in beautiful condition. It's coming to the back, wide opening rear doors, and my video for some reason makes the seats look a bit pinky or purpley. They're not, they are black. And again, this is where kids sit, and often you'll find a CR-V heavily used, and yet this one's been treated really gently. On the front and the passenger side, all clean and tidy. Full set of original Honda mats in the car, and the passenger seat there, again, not purple, not pink, black, and in lovely condition. Finally, coming in on the driver's side, door card beautifully clean, and a footwell area for the driver's area, and driver's seat itself for a car that's now nearly 11 or 12 years old, in beautiful condition. So inside the car now, engine's running as always the case, so the dash is illuminated. The dashboard looks pretty much like new, in all honesty. Just come up here, pop the car into reverse, you've got that lovely clear parking camera, and that complements the front and rear parking sensors. Carrying on down the dashboard, you can just see just how nicely this has been kept. And you go to the dash binnacle, 69,206 miles. And there are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Really fabulous example this car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda CR-V 2-litre SE automatic. The car's registered SP63LWN, and with a mileage of 69,199 recorded. The reason we do all of our videos, and especially this bit, the road test section, is just to show people the car in operation. And we do it with all the cars we advertise. The reason being is very simple. Like lots of people, we've been to see plenty of cars which have looked perfectly good in a photograph or a description, but then only to get there and find out actually it's got an obvious fault that shows up as soon as you drive the car, which can be really frustrating. Coming to the car, it's been very well looked after, just been delivered to us, not even been cleaned, and yet it hardly looks like it needs a clean at all. It's been kept beautifully. Twist the key, engine starts instantly and settles to a completely smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car. Temperature gauge is running as a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda car, and it's been running for well over an hour now. The engines are simply superb. No one builds better four-cylinder engines than Honda for the real world of ownership. They are the toughest, most reliable engines in their class. They've got timing chains, so no cam belts to have to worry about, or big service. But more than that, it's just how they drive on the move. It's a flexible, smooth, quiet engine, but when you do put your foot down and extend it, you're not assaulted with a harsh, coarse engine. You can hear it, but it's muted. You get more of an intake noise, but it's got a sweet edge to it, which comes from beautiful engineering. So they don't put loads of sound deadening under the bonnet or cover it in loads of covers to try and smother out horrible noises. They don't have to rely on that, but literally just put your foot down, and it's just sweet. It's a lovely engine, it really is. Engine then feeds them the automatic gearbox, which, like the engine by the way, has the same reputation for being incredibly strong and reliable over very big mileages. Very slick shifting on the move, and the gear ratio's obviously been selected to try and maximise fuel economy and performance, or compromise between the two, and they do a very good job of it. And to be fair, like all automatics, regardless of the reputation, you should always do the same checks when you are looking at a used one. Just make sure that the gear changes are in fact smooth and they're perfect in that sense, but also when you're stationary, just put it into drive or reverse, and just make sure there's no great clonks as it engages. And again, in every single respect, this is faultless. Coming onto the steering and chassis, first and foremost, car tracks dead straight. There's no vibrations at this speed, or any speed actually up to the legal limit. It's a lovely power steering setup. It's got weight to it. It's precise, it's accurate, it's actually reasonably quick, and it works beautifully with the chassis. Because basically, these are not sports cars. They're not meant to be. No one, Honda have never claimed they are. So when you read sort of road testers bemoaning the fact that they're not particularly engaging, there's a beautiful Hawk or Kestrel down there, stunning. They missed the point completely, because what the genius of this car is the fact that, as I've just done there, when you go around corners, it doesn't just fall over, it doesn't keep leaning, you get loads of little body motion, which can be really nauseating. So when you go through corners, it flows through really well, but also manages to give you a very comfortable ride, and that's a really hard thing to achieve. And again, they missed the point of them completely, because like corners like this, softly sprung cars lollop about. This just holds its line and body in check brilliantly. Worth pointing out, absolutely no clonks, rattles, anything from underneath the car, all as solid as a rock. And brakes on the car are fantastic, powerful, no pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedals, all in good order. Then coming inside the car, first and foremost, beautifully built cars, really well put together. Superb visibility all round, helped by these massive wing mirrors on either side. Low dash line, so you can actually see the bonnet of the car as well. Also the dashboard itself, it's a well-equipped car, but it's a car you can just get in and drive. If you own one, within a couple of days you've mastered it. It's a really simple car to work your way around. Big, simple, easy to use radio. Down below that you've got a dual zone climate control system, so you can have different temperatures either side, and that pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way. All of the switchgear, whatever you twist or press, gives you a lovely high quality damped feel to all of the controls. Honda do that kind of stuff really well. Nothing feels cheap or flimsy in hand. Dash binnacle in front, beautifully displayed, white on black dials, exactly how it should be. So it's not overcomplicated. You have to be staring at the binnacle rather than looking at the road ahead. Just spot on. And you've got this lovely leather bound steering wheel to finish it off. This is a four-wheel drive version of the CR-V. Not all of them are, albeit you won't find any buttons to activate it because it's completely automatic. Honda donkeys years ago, the original CR-V, worked out very quickly that most people will be driving as I am right now, and I don't need four-wheel drive on, so it's pointless having it operating. So basically it runs in two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive pretty much the whole time. Should it need to go into four-wheel drive if you're pulled away on a bit of mud or snow, ice, The traction control detects that more quickly than you ever could yourself, seamlessly brings in the rear wheels to give you four-wheel drive, and off you go, and it turns it off as soon as you no longer need it. You know, the advantages are really simple. You're going to get through your tyres far less quickly, use less fuel, and you put far less mechanical stress through the vehicle as a consequence. You know, as I said right at the start of the video, the point of the video is to pick up on any issues. There's nothing, literally nothing. Every now and again you get in the car and, you know, there's a horrible cliche in the used car world, you know, it drives like new. Do you know what? It really does. It just feels so tight, taut. Just doesn't feel like there's any wear in it. It's a beautiful example, this one, and they are very sought after.